Hi, I'm Terry from Better Business Boarding and Training Facility. This is Diesel. He's done really, really good. Very good dogs. We're going to basically do about 4 or 5 different exercises. We're going to do the stays, the sit stay, the down stay, the recall, the heel on leash, and I'm going to go through the hand signals as well as the verbal commands through all the exercises. And I've just got I've used a prong collar on him. I can't remember, I think you guys said you have those also. He's not a real big fan of it. I don't know if he does any better with, I just got this looped around his neck. I mean, it's just the leash itself. Or you could hook it to his regular collar that I don't have on right now. But I think the prong collar sometimes is a little harsh, but if you get him in an environment where he's going to be with other dogs and he may really pull, that prong collar would work really well. So either way you want to do it, if he starts taking advantage of this, which he might, I would put the prong collar on. Seems that's like a little bit overkill, but when we return, we'll come back to the sit stay. Good boy. Okay, the hand signal to sit is just bring your hand up like this. He knows what that means, to sit. And then to stay can be any distance really, but right now we're working everything on leash. He has to start out with that. And just a hand signal to sit, and then stay. Walk to the end of your leash, reinforcing the word stay. And only stay out there for 3 seconds or something like that. You can stay up to a minute later on after you work up to it. I haven't worked up the length of time. I'm just getting to where he'll do it for a few seconds and he knows the command and the hand signal. Get him started. So he's doing really well with it. Ready? Sit. Good boy. Stay. Reinforce stay as you walk away. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Very good boy. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Exercise finished. Praise your dog. This is going to be Diesel's down stay. Again, you always put him in a sit first. Turn and face him. You're going to put your finger right to the ground as you tell him to down. If he doesn't do it, only tell him twice. I wouldn't tell him any more than that. Then grab the leash where it goes around his neck and just pull him gently, or pull one of his front feet gently. But he's doing pretty good. Sometimes he doesn't want to, but other times he goes right down. Ready, Dees? Good boy. Down. Good boy. Stay. 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 Down. Stay. 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 Exercise finished. Praise your dog. This is going to be Diesel's recall. Put him in a sit. Tell him to stay. Walk out to the end of your leash as you're reinforcing to stay so he doesn't try to follow you. Turn and face him. In the next hand signal, bring your hand to your chest and tell him to come. Tell him to come like you know, real excited voice so he wants to come to you. And what I'm trying to do is get him to come to you and just sit at your feet. The big thing is later on when you call him and he's off leash, hey, sit. When he's off leash, you call him, he comes to you. That's our ultimate goal. But right now we have to do everything on a leash. So let's try it. Sit, stay, stay. Diesel, come. Exercise finished. Good boy. Okay. What we've done with everything like this, so we've the dogs at your left side. Okay. Stay. And dogs at your left side. As you start to take your first step, ask him to heel. He should walk along beside you. It's probably, I think you said you didn't have any of the Rotties on leashes much before. It was what I've worked the hardest on is get them to heel, which is usually the easiest. But if they're at this age and this size and they've not been on a leash much, it takes them a while to get used to it. So when you get them at home, just really get them used to just walking around on a leash with you and try to, just let them go where they want to for a little while on the leash, and then start gently asking them to go where you want to go, and stick them beside your left side. But this is where I've got him at this point here, where he does pretty well. He'll rebel sometimes if he doesn't want to go in a certain direction. But when you stop, he should automatically sit at your side. He's doing pretty good at that. Ready, Dees? Heel. Come on. And when you stop, yep, he wants to pull a little bit, but he knows to sit. Good boy. Heel. Very good. Exercise finish. Praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, Diesel, like I said, he's done very, very good. The worst thing is his heel on leash. And really that's the easiest thing, believe it or not. Like I said, when you get him at home and like when you're inside in the house or something, just with the other dogs not right there so they're intervening with him, put him on a leash like this, just walk him around, get him used to, because he's fine until you want to go in a direction he doesn't want to. Then it doesn't matter if it's a prong collar, regular collar, this. He feels any pressure and he starts to rebel a little bit. So the last thing you want to do is make a fight with him and he's pulling that way, so you're pulling this way. It's not going to make things get better that much quicker. So probably going to make it get worse. It's not that he hates it now. He's fine until he wants to go a direction that you're not going. Then he tries and he asks. He rebels a little bit. But just try to work through it. End it on a good note. If you can do a little bit every day, he's gotten a whole lot better. He's gotten a whole lot better. I mean, he was really bad before, but he's gotten a whole lot better. So going through doorways, I put him in a sit, tell him to stay. Of course, he's on this leash. And I walk through the doorway first, then I call him, doing the recall, bringing my hand to my chest with a hand signal. In and out of the kennel when I bring him in and out, that's the way I do it. And he's done really well with that. So is he a candidate for off-leash later? I don't know. It's not for every dog. Right now, he would definitely take advantage of not being on a leash and go wherever he wanted to. But, you know, it's early yet. We've only done this little bit of training on leash so far. So possibly later on, if that's somewhere you want to go, we can talk about it. But he's done very good. Thank you very much.